want to welcome to the air Kyle.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up, Kyle? Nice to meet you, man. Thank you for calling into the show.
Yeah, no worries.
Absolutely. Yeah, we told the fans on our last show of 2013 that we were going to bring it tonight, and we are here to bring it. And I also want to welcome your bandmate as well. Welcome to the Wednesday Night Metal Mania show.
How's it going?
Hey, thanks for calling in.
that is Blake, by the way.
Okay, before we go any further, however, there's one thing that I forgot, and we do this at the top of every show. So before we go any further, a word from the Mr. Wonk.
Welcome. It's nice to have you here. I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Did you see that unicorn? Its horn was so shiny.
Okay, so there's a lot of questions, and we really, once again, want to thank you guys so much for dedicating your time to call into the show. Brian, do you have your questions up?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Before we really go any further, how was you guys' holidays? Did y'all get to spend time with your family? Any cool experiences that y'all got to get into?
We actually did band practice on Christmas.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Yeah, we had a little get together. We all kind of went. We hung out and everything, and then everybody kind of did their family thing. But yeah, we all kicked it as a band, and but yeah, we had a good time.
Very cool. Awesome. All right, so Brian, let's go ahead and start off this interview right.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. There we are. Okay.
So, just kind of started getting, into your music, somewhat to say. Heard a few tunes. Really dig the shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I was picking up my stepkids from school, sitting in the line to pick them up, and I had Neverlasting blasting in the car. Wind is down. Teachers are looking at me all cross-eyed. So I'm like finger in the air. Don't even give a shit. So it's a good time. So appreciate that. Made me giggle. But so
that just made us giggle too. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, man. So all right. Well, easy question right off the bat. How did you guys all meet and get together?
Me, the vocalist, and our drummer Nat were in a previous band together, and from there, Nat kind of went off and did his own thing and shot me the offer of joining the band while they were in need of the vocalist, so I joined up. Ever since then, we've kind of been going. Our guitarist, Joey, had known Nat previously, which I didn't know him, but I then met him through Nat, and we've been going ever since. We picked up Kyle along the way, and he's been there ever since.
Right on. So you guys were like...
Blake, by the way, that's who we're speaking to, Blake.
Right. Yep. You guys are all based out of Daytona, or are you guys from different areas and stuff?
We're actually all kind of split up. We have a member in Daytona, a member in New Smyrna, one out of Orlando, one in DeBerry, and one in Daytona.
Damn.
Wow.
Split up. Jesus Christ. It's a lot of gas money, brother. Shit.
Hey, we do what we can to make it happen.
Hell yeah. That's what it's all about, man.
That's dedication, man.
So,
and to be such a good band, I mean, that, wow.
Yeah, you guys are tight as like a dolphin's ass, no shit.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
Just saying, man. Like, I'm listening, I'm very picky with my metal, dude. Tony will tell you, I'm very picky with my shit. Like, he came to me with bands that are, like, huge, you know what I mean? And he's, like, all into them, and I'm like, meh. But he's like, oh, man, you got to check this band out, dude. We're going to interview him and everything. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I'll always give my ear, you know, just listen to it, see what it sounds like. I was impressed, I'm not even going to lie, so good job.
Thanks,
the way we do our interviews is real simple. We'll just, all of us will come at you different times with little questions we got. So I came out the gate. You got somebody else going to ask you some more shit.
Sounds good.
Let's have it.
All right. Well, this is Tony Anthony James. Well, I got a gazillion names. My first question for you: what are some of your most personal songs that are the most powerful to you on your upcoming EP?
I'd have to say Neverlasting or 20 Behind. I mean, lyrically, those two are the ones that hit home.
Wow. Okay, we're going to definitely feature that here very soon. Just either one of you, Blake, Kyle, do you have any future hopes for 2014 that are big that you want to announce, or kind of where do you see yourselves going this year?
Well, we're definitely going to drop our EP. It's this is Kyle, by the way. It's going to be in spring of this year. We hope to have it out within the next 2 to 3 months, just depending on mixing, mastering, everything like that. Just the whole process of what is. But our goal is to do that and try and get the money up, go do a self-funded tour up 95 back through, and just kind of go out there and spread the word, play shows, meet a bunch of cool people, and hopefully get some label attention and go across the world and do what we love to do.
That is very cool. Do you guys have any kind of other hobbies besides making music when you're not playing, when you're not rehearsing, any of the things that y'all do?
I mean, most of our members work bullshit jobs. They really don't want to have to work. But, I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, a lot of us are either always working, but honestly, I mean, we all just hang out a lot. I mean, we're always at either Blake's house or our drummer's house, playing, writing with stuff, just seeing what's happening. We all do love the Xbox. We're huge Grand Theft Auto fans, so
yeah.
You can catch us on there.
That man, I'm serious as shit. That is my goal in the next few weeks is to procure a fucking copy of that game and I got a free month of Xbox Live. The only thing I had to do is get the game.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
Well, we play that game so much that I'm not going to tell you what it is, but we've been joking about doing a cover of one of the songs on the radio there. So if you ever come to a live show, maybe 6-8 months down the road, you might be in for a treat if you're a Grand Theft Auto fan.
Hell yeah. That was good shit, man. Let's all just get online one night on live and just have a little GTA match for about 5 hours.
Yeah, I mean, we're a game. My Xbox gamer tag, if you're on Xbox Live, is Banana Stan Cash. It's a Arrested Development reference, if anybody's heard of that. And then Blake is just Severed by Faith. So if you're on Xbox Live, feel free, send us a friend request.
We're here to fuck shit up.
You guys ever watch, there's a guy on YouTube that does, he's got a little crew of people. They play GTA a lot. And they get random funny shit that they end up doing on Xbox Live and shit.
Yeah.
It's called Speedy something. The guy's hilarious.
I haven't personally. We'd have to check him out.
Yeah, do it. Seriously, the guy's hilarious, man. And that right there is what made me want to play the fucking game. I don't give a shit about the story. I just want to go online and just tear shit up, man.
But personally, I just didn't get into GTA 5. It's okay, but I was old school GTA fan, really old school. So having it super complex or super just, you have all these capabilities, I didn't need that. So my question for Blake, Blake, you still there?
Yes.
All right, cool, man. What has been your biggest challenge? And is it Kyle?
Yes.
Yeah, Kyle, both of you guys. What has been your biggest challenge as a band thus far?
Blake, you want to start that off?
Man, I would have to say we've had a few failures on stage.
Yeah, we really don't have any. We all get along with each other. We don't have a problem with anybody in the band or anything like that. We've had some interesting moments. I've caught an elbow from Blake right in the middle of a song, hit me so hard. All I could think was just keep playing. That was interesting. I've had sound guys drop the bass out. I've pulled the cable out of the amp, jumping around too much.
That's all right.
Shit.
Maybe a label will hear us and pick us up, and we can afford to get wireless so we can put on a hell of a show.
Yeah, wireless isn't cheap at all, bro. No shit, man. I back in the day, and Tony has too, Anthony. We were both in bands, back in the day and shit. And that's like one of my favorite questions to hear bands answer is like, what's the most fucked up shit that's happened on stage, that kind of thing. Because I put my foot to a monitor on accident.
Oh man, that's actually happened to me.
Yeah, it's shit. What do you do? You're like, yeah, let me look Rockstar and put my foot up on this show. Oh shit! Oh fuck.
Yeah, your foot goes through a 500 speaker.
Oh yeah, we did a show. We did a show where there was a back thing for where the drums go, and our drummer's throne was in the middle of the groove, so we're in the middle of a song, and he just shifts down and falls into the gap and
completely fell backwards.
I hear a cymbal stop, and I look back, and he's like hanging on for dear life, trying to keep playing. So, just typical, musician shenanigans.
That's right there. That's some straight fuckery.
You ever been to a club where it's so shady where they're like nailing like fucking spikes in front of the drum kit so it doesn't shift when he hits the kick?
I do that every night. Right?
We just break out a brick or cinder block.
Exactly. Hey man, you got any wood out back? We need to nail it down to the fucking riser, man.
I mean, we've been pretty lucky. I mean, we haven't really had to play like any horrible like horror story venues or anything like that. I mean, a lot of the venues we play are they're nice. We play back booth. We're actually going to be playing back booth on January 25th with
alongside Outline and Color, Neurotic November, Catcher in the Rye.
And Catcher in the Rye. I think you guys have them on later tonight, correct?
We sure enough.
Yes.
That's awesome. They're definitely an awesome band. I know Mike's probably listening right now, so big shout out to those guys. But yeah, it's the Outline and Color. It's Outline in Color, Neurotic November, and Not Tonight, Josephine, Catcher in the Rye, and us as well. That's at Back Booth on January 25th. It's a Saturday, so everybody come on out there. Doors are at 6:30.
Right on, man. Yeah, we've all actually been talking about.
Buy the damn tickets, people. Go out and see these shows and sit in front of around with a fucking TV on your boob tubes and shit like that.
We can definitely tell you we'll put on a show. We'll put on a show for you.
Yeah.
If you want to come out and move around and have a good time, we'll do it. And when a place is packed, I mean, you guys being in bands, I'm sure you all know. I mean, when a place is packed, there's just it just kicks it up a notch for you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You're absolutely right on that. Right. You're absolutely right on that, dude. It's so true, dude. When you have a packed house, it gets so surreal and it becomes real at the same time.
The energy levels through the roof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like if you've ever watched Spinal Tap, man, it's like kicking it to 11.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Will there be room for my
you ever
van?
flip the sound guy at 20?
No, we're generally so broke by the time we get out there, man. We're asking the sound guy for 20 to get home, but.
Man, I've given the sound guy like a $20 or I'm like we got everybody had a little herb together, like, oh man, just roll a fucker a joint, dude, and just gave it to him, and he's like, oh yeah, dude, we sounded amazing that night, so it was good shit.
Hell yeah.
Another question I have for Kyle Blake tonight. If some lunatic, some crazy lunatic from metalcore or pop or metal or anything like that told you we would give you $1 million to change your genre of music, would you agree to abandon everything that you had dedicated into signing that deal?
I mean, our whole motto is stick to your roots. So, I mean, we're about what we do.
Personally, I would say yes, and get the money, and fucking just run that shit. I make sure I had a lawyer. I would always make sure I had a lawyer. But let's see.
Our philosophy on, as far as, record labels and, dealing with that, I mean, we understand that, if a record, if you're lucky enough to have a label come to you in the first place, they're doing it because, they need to keep their doors open. So, I mean, like, you understand that, it's a partnership. It's not them going, hey, we're going to sign you, give you $1 million, go have fun and make us blow your band up. You have to do the work for it. So I mean, if a label was like, hey, we think, it would sound better if you did this or this, and it wasn't something drastic. I mean, obviously we would, take that into account and, ultimately make what we feel makes the best music. But I mean, if they were like, yeah, you guys need to be, the next 5-piece boy band, we would probably walk at that point.
I'd do it. For $1 million, if I got a cut for $1 million, I would dance on a fucking stage like a puppet. I'd smoke it. Yeah, $1 million.
Yeah, I mean, $1 million is nice, definitely. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, we would want to work with a record label that is going to put us on tour and help us go on tour and be keep playing. I mean, that's what we want to do. We want to we want to play as long as we can, and different shows, meet new people, just hang out with people. That's, I mean, if the money comes, which is great. But I mean, we want to play. We just want to play shows all the time.
Yeah. Well, you've definitely passed the fucking cool test.
I have to say, before anybody interrupts, I have to say that's great to hear, because that means that, like Severed by Fate means that you guys love the music. You love getting on stage with the people, and you love being around that. And just the synergy that you talked about earlier about the greatest feeling is, instead of being in front of the TV or being influenced by anything else, is to be around a bunch of people while you're portraying your music. That it stands alone in itself, and it's a very monumental thing to be proud of, and stand proud for it.
Yeah. I mean, if there's 5 people in the room, we're gonna play it as there's 1,000 people in the room. We're just
exactly
in the love of it.
That's 5 people that that's 5 new fans right there, man.
Yeah, exactly. And you never know who's in the audience. You can't be like, oh, nobody showed up to this gig. I'm gonna take it off. Like, I mean, we do that. That's definitely something we do every night. Yeah. I mean, every night we play, we give the same energy level. I mean, obviously, like we said earlier, if there's a packed crowd, you kind of get that extra boost. But I mean, even those 5 people paid good money, took time out of their day to come,
right,
see you. So, there's no reason for you to slack off. Like, you can't do that. You're basically cheating people at that point. I mean,
exactly.
If I don't have to change my shirt after a set, I didn't do my job.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
That's
a good point, man. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead. This part of the interview, man, I'm sure people are like, I want to hear this fucking band. These guys are cool as shit. So we're going to go ahead.
Actually, we got some more questions. Right before you flip that switch, we got Jared. He's got some questions, too.
Oh, okay. He's back on. All right. Go ahead there, Jared. Go ahead, man.
What's up, fellas? This is Jared, the man from the van. How you guys doing?
What's going on, Jared?
Excellent. Just a quick couple questions, and we'll get to playing some of your tunes. Do you have any before-the-show rituals or things that you do to calm yourselves down when things are getting nervous or you're getting anxious?
We do have a pre-show ritual. I'll let Blake tell you about that.
We like to get all wild up on Dunkin' Donuts
just
before the show, so that way when we get there.
Yeah, any day we have a show or we go record, we always go to Dunkin' Donuts. That's our
get all hopped up and head to the show.
Now, do you go full colada or do you go coffee?
It varies between band member. Me and the drummer, we both go with the iced coffees. I don't know what the hell Blake gets, to tell you the truth.
Usually I get the iced coffee right and sweet.
There we go.
I think you might need a colada right now.
No, man. Yeah, as long as there's rum in it, we're good.
I was gonna say, I like my coffee Irish, man, dude.
we love the Jameson too, man.
Oh, Jameson. Well, my next one is thinking about everything from your past, even the present. What would be the most embarrassing moment you guys have shared as a unit, as a band?
That's a tough one.
There's been a couple. I would probably say the Battle of the Band show we did. It was a nightmare, man. It really was. The crowd was great. The crowd was great. The crowd loved it. They were screaming for us, man, and it was just like one of those shows where everything kind of goes wrong, like the kind of sound kind of cut out. Like, I ripped the plug out of the bass at one point, and I'm stumbling around on stage trying to plug my gear back in.
I had to steal my cable mid-set because mine went out.
My cable's going out, then Blake's uses the mic and then puts it back in front of me when his cable gets fixed. So I'm like standing because it fell, or went at a weird angle, looking at my head all cocked over, like trying to sing into this microphone. But
and
I mean, we take it in stride. So I wouldn't call it embarrassing, just more funny or humorous moments.
Excellent. Now, out of all the genres out there in the rock world and music that you can pick, what do you consider your work to actually be? What genre do you think you guys are?
I'd consider it melodic hardcore metalcore.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I mean we have our metalcore riffs, but we have our hardcore breakdowns.
Yeah, you do.
I'm so passive on all that. I don't care. As long as it's metal, we're good. I mean, if it sounds good and I'm like, yeah, I would listen to that. I don't care what you want to call it.
Right. Old school, Pantera.
Yeah.
Kind of new school. I Killed the Prom Queen, Parkway Drive.
Yeah, I'm the old man in the band.
How old are you, man?
I'm 26.
That's not old, dude.
So yeah,
years on you, brother.
we're from 21 to 26. So.
Oh, right on. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much why I'm not playing anymore. It's like I'm too old for that shit, literally. So.
All right. And in regards to your guys' instruments, are you subject to brand loyalty? Do you guys play a specific brand, or do you just play whatever you get your hands on?
Well, we all have our gear that we love. I mean, we play every show pretty much with the same gear. I use an Ibanez bass. I use Harkey head, and I have a prototype cab that I use. And as often as I can, I love to use Elixir strings if they happen to be listening.
Nice.
Good man.
With just saying.
Bro, I got Elixirs on my acoustic. What are you talking about?
For lead and rhythm, they play ESP on PV Velvet Kings. Drums, Pearl all the way. And
our drummer does.
Vocals, Blue microphones.
And our drummer does use Vic Firth sticks and Sabian. I'm sorry, not Sabian. Oh, man, he's going to kill me. Zildjian, not Sabian. Zildjian.
But the bassist is a drummer.
Yeah.
Prefer Sabian. So.
Our rhythm section has a cymbal feud, so.
Right on. No, is your drummer more like
very cool.
You set up like Neil Peart, or is he more like kill switch engage with just the basic
like
shit?
Ben Gordon.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't do the million drum
the Chris
thing.
Adler.
I mean, he depending on the stage, and what's going on, he'll either do a 4-piece, but generally he'll do a 5-piece.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's not he uses one, he uses a double bass pedal. He doesn't have the double drum, so it makes it so much easier to
just
plug
two
gear.
mounted and bass and snare.
Right on.
Floor.
But he is pretty awesome behind that kit, so as you guys, I'm sure, are probably like waiting to hear.
Oh yeah.
I'm stoked.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm ready to jump in now and listen to the featured song that me and Kyle were talking about earlier to go ahead and play first. We're going to start the show with Severed by Faith, and we're going to end this show with Severed by Faith. So, Kyle, do you want to go ahead and introduce our first
went on
song?
The good old SoundCloud and got the other extra song.
And just before we jump off here, just want to say, you can check us out at facebook.com/SeveredByFaithFL. We want to give a big shout out to Ketrin Arai and Kyle Hoffer of With Sound and Tail. He did our EP, so if you like it, check him out at Ponderifica. He does great work, and just a thank you to everybody that is listening right now, everybody that supports the scene.
Thank you guys as
parents
well.
for strings on your birthday and whatnot. So just everything. Everybody that's shown us some support. It was really good being on the show with you guys.
Right. Well, real quick,
thank you from the bottom of our hearts for actually being on the show tonight and calling, and we really, really appreciate that.
Thank you guys as well for having us.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys are more than welcome to hang with us for the rest of the show. I mean, we don't know, it's an hour and a half. I don't know if you guys ain't got anything to do, but you guys are more than welcome
to do.
Right on. All right,
why don't you tell me how many people call and tell us to shut up and get off the show, and if you still want to do it, we'll be here. How about that?
We'll just tell those people to go suck a dick.
Being that we got a lot of songs to go. Yeah, the show might actually go into a third hour, but we'll see.
You know what? It depends on what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll cut us off if we get disconnected after 11 o'clock. Those fuckers are like, bitch, you're locked out. You're not calling back. And you're like, ah, shit. But they're kind of lenient, man. They let us go over and shit, so it's cool. We went one night. We do drink during the show. I mean, we do. I don't know about Tony, but I'm on my second beer right now. But we do drink during the show.
As long as the job gets done, man.
Oh, yeah, it's good times. By 11 o'clock, it's a fucking party, dude. All right, well, real quick before we get the song going, it's called Neverlasting. Can you tell us a little bit about the song before we hear it?
Blake?
This song was basically sparked off at the shittiest of times. So I'd like everybody to really listen to it lyrically and try to understand what it's about.
Right.
But yeah, this is probably one of our favorite songs to play live. We like this one.
Well, I liked it right off the get.
All right, guys.
So you already got me, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and play your new single. This is Neverlasting by Severed by Fate, and here we go.
From this dream, your reality
Okay,
All right.
again, Severed by Faith. Awesome band. I cannot wait to see you guys live. That's going to be such a show.
Oh, shit.
That's the top.
I'm going to have to do some cardio beforehand so I can hang in the pit these days. Get my ass on the treadmill for a little while, get my lungs working again. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, man. Make sure you save some energy, man, because it's going to be going all night. There's tons of good bands after that Backbase show, for sure.
Right.
Do y'all ever come down here to the Lakeland area or the Tampa area? We've been playing a lot of. Yeah, we've been playing a lot of Central Florida. We kind of took a little bit of time off, when we started, kind of focusing on the EP, because, we want to go to, we definitely want to break into the Tampa market, Melbourne, Miami, Jacksonville, LA, New York, London, all those.
Northern Ireland, fucking who cares?
Yeah, I mean, we're working on, getting everything in order to where, we can do that efficiently. I mean, we can definitely go play a show, but, it'd be so much easier to do it with, an actual, van with a trailer setup kind of deal that, that's kind of our next step right now, and we're going to start looking into, doing that, going out, a little bit further from where our base is.
Right.
Well,
yeah, it's always kind of sketchy,
a lot of luck
you venture out, man. It is. You gotta make sure you lock your equipment in your fucking van, dude. And
oh yeah.
New scenes are sketchy, man. Like we played in Jacksonville. I can't remember the name of some Leonard Skinner type bar. I can't remember the name of it. But we played there, and it was like they don't know who the fuck we were. You know what I mean? It was like, people were just like staring at us like deer in the headlights. I'm like, this kind of sucks. Like, all right, they like all the local bands that were on the bill. They don't know who we are. Everybody's getting drinks. I'm like, this fucking sucks. All right, well, let's start playing and hopefully. I mean, it went well, but at first it was like, oh shit. So yeah, going to new places is definitely sketchy. It's a little intimidating, but with you guys' sound and the way you play, your music will speak for itself. So you got no worries.
Do me a fucking favor. Shut up, listen, and learn.
Oh, we got all kind of fucking sound bites, dude. That's nothing. I mean, shit.
I don't know. I'm a big Watkins fan. That was tough.
Well, all right. Well, real quick before we go any further, I feel like this is a question that needs to be asked. A couple of us on the show, we are faith-based. We do go to church when we can. How did the name Severed by Faith come about? I mean, I kind of read on your Facebook where it came about. You kind of let the listeners know like where that name came from.
Well, basically, we're not necessarily like a Christian band or anything like that. I mean, obviously, we had no problem with anybody wanting to express whatever faith they want to. But the name is, it just kind of comes from the idea where people will get so grounded into thought, and just kind of excuse their way of seeing everything on a worldview, like logically thinking about stuff.
Stop
just like
people for who they are and more
so
their beliefs, and
it's just kind of like a don't get caught up in stuff. Like do your own research, kind of.
Exactly.
And people, I mean, you look at obviously situations and stuff like that in the Middle East where people just hate each other just because of what they who they pray to, and
right.
There's no reason that anything should be like that. So it's just kind of like it's just the time, kind of the times we live in.
Yeah, I mean the way the world is.
It's hard to fathom that.
Well, it's really
hard to fathom that you have that kind of terrorism in this country.
Yeah, this country in itself is becoming ridiculous. With the amount of people.
That's a whole other radio show right there, buddy.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
I mean, granted,
Get Sean Hannity.
It's definitely coming over here now.
I mean, like I said, I like to drink. I got a mouth like a sailor sometimes, but my background is based in the church. You know what I mean? So, I don't take everything that everybody else that are at this. I go to a couple different churches just for the variety of people, and the word's the same. You know what I mean? But you'll gather what you need as a person in this world from that, and take the good things. Don't take the pig-headed, idolism of it all and the bigotry some people like to carry around with their faith. So, I've got friends that are Muslim. They got friends that are, and they're white, believe it or not. So that's amazing. Like, I have a friend that's been in and out of trouble his whole life, a little white guy, real skinny, scrawny white guy. He's engaged to a Muslim girl, and he's Muslim. It's amazing. He's a better person now. Because
that's what we're all about. Following your beliefs no matter what.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we would never, we don't hold against anybody, as far as, what you believe in, basically it boils down to, if you're an asshole, nobody likes you. If you're cool, it doesn't matter, what you think about whatever. If you're a decent human being, you don't steal, cheat, murder. I mean, obviously things are wrong in society. Like, just be a good person, you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's really what it all boils down to. Is don't be a douchebag. That's really it.
Yes, don't be a dick.
Don't matter your beliefs.
Don't be an evil piece of shit. Don't steal. Don't rape. Don't kill. It's very simple. These are like basic things that like people can live their life by. It's very simple.
This house is a fucking prison. I'm
Oh shit. Well, yeah, I mean, that's how we all are. I mean, that's why I appreciate you guys. Where you come from, your beliefs on that, and that's what's up. I like that show a lot. So,
well, awesome. We're gonna go. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, we appreciate you guys calling and hanging out with us tonight. What we're gonna go ahead and do, like we always do, we're gonna, we got a lot of bands to play tonight. You guys are the featured band tonight, so fucking A. But we're going to go ahead, since we're 46 minutes into the show, we're going to go ahead and play a band here. Let me see. We got a list I got to go by.
Let's go with Catcher in the Rye.
You want to? Yeah, there you go. Okay, well, we'll fucking do that then.
Let's go with Catcher
in the Rye. Yeah, go check out Catcher. They're awesome.
I'm curious, man. Now, is it Catcher in the Rye, like the book?
No, it's Catcher and the Rye.
And the Rye. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, I was making sure. All right, so I'm curious, man. You guys say they kick ass, and the name of this song is called Haunted Hallows, which has already piqued my attention. So we're going to go ahead and play this song now. And like I said, appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll be right back after this one. So here we go with Catcher and the Rye.
Sounds good.
You have to open graves to find girls to fall in love with.
Very cool. Again, that was Catcher and the Rye with Haunted Hallows, also from Daytona Beach, as is our featured artist. And with us on the show from Severed by Fate, Kyle and Blake. So, yeah, that was very cool. Very intricate sound. They definitely got it down. That was really, really good band. So good music coming out of Daytona.
Yeah, those guys are awesome, man. We played a lot of shows with them, and like we're always clowning. If you ever go to a show with us two on it, there's probably something funny gonna happen. Keep your eye towards the backstage area or the loading day.
From taking selfies mid-set to they have pictures on their page of us in the middle of our set, and we have pictures with them on our page in the middle of their set. So I mean, it kind of.
For shows, man. Yeah. Dude, guess what came in the mail today, guys? I got
your new dildo? What came in the mail?
Check this out. Okay, if you guys ever play fucking Fallout 3?
Mhm.
Yeah, I got 2 bottles of Radix in the mail.
No.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, dude. Potassium iodide.
Can you drink it?
No, you can't drink it. They're pills, dude.
Oh, the pills, yeah.
Up, man.
Are they like Flintstone vitamins or like what the fuck?
I don't know. I have to open it there.
Dude, I dare you to take 3 at once.
And tape yourself.
Dude, I want to see what fucking happens. Are you gonna like start like taking your clothes off in front of Target or some shit, or like, I gotta take a poop. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, perfect.
Justin be talking about Papa Molly, I'm sweating.
Woo!
Come out, wherever you are.
Holy shit. Hey, I got a quick question for you guys, Kyle and Blake. Have you ever played a show? I have some favorite local bands since we've been doing this show. I don't get to go to shows very often. I'm getting old, so I don't have the time anymore. But have you guys ever played with, since you're up in that area, have you played with Born From Ashes?
I can't say we ever have.
Okay, we need to hook that up.
Yeah, because
they're one of
a good band.
They're amazing. I mean, like, you guys are fucking awesome. And I'm glad I finally got to hear you. But with Born
Yeah,
from
I'm a
Ashes,
fan
I
for
actually
sure.
got to see them. And it was one of the shows like I said, I don't get to go to shows very often. The last show I went to was the Killswitch Engage show in the House of Blues.
Oh yeah.
That was a killer show. Jesus Christ. But it was the first show I got to see him with Jesse, and I was super stoked. You know what I mean? I loved Howard. I did. But when I found out he'd left the band and Jesse came back, I was like, oh shit, something bad went down, and I still don't know what happened for sure. But anyway, I got to see Born from Ashes play.
That was butt soreness. That's all it is.
What was it?
Butt soreness.
Butt soreness.
Jesus Christ.
Someone got butt hurt that night.
Yeah, oh yeah. But I mean, I've heard things about Howard that was like, oh, he was fucking the drummer's wife, and then I heard, oh, he wanted to spend more time with his family, and now he's got a brand new band, and I'm like, wait a minute, maybe he was fucking the drummer's wife. I don't know.
No. He actually,
they're gonna play Old Canada right now, really?
Brian, what's your...
What?
Brian?
all right.
What?
Was she hot?
Shows
the drummer's wife?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen the chick.
Well, I mean, if she was
the drummer's actually got kind of a lisp and shit. I don't know. The drummer's he's got a little bit of a speech impediment, so metal rock star god thing. I mean, he might have a hot wife. I don't know, but Howard's a large black man. Yeah, dudes.
He was super hot. I dropped eggs in that shit. I dropped eggs. My bad.
Hey, let's go ahead and clear this up right now. Howard had like problems with anemia or something like that, or sickle cell, and he actually went into a coma for 3 days.
Yeah, he was diagnosed with type 2
diabetes. Yeah, went into a coma for 3 days. Yeah, diabetes.
Yeah, but that was before he left. That's the thing. Is like that was the reason he left.
Why
now he's got a new band.
Yeah, and they already had a tour book, so.
I think it's a big cloud of bullshit. That's what I think. I think that was what he told. That's what went to the press. The press was like, "Oh, he's got sickle cell." Well, that's believable, but why does he have a new band now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah, I'm calling
crazy.
fucking shenanigans is what I'm doing.
No, hold on, Brian. Brian, before you say that. Not Delaware for you, not Kyle and Blake. Thank you guys for running the show. The only person that calls shenanigans on this show is whom?
I don't know.
You are a douchebag, you fucking douchebag. Fuck you! You are a douchebag, you
You're Scottish. I'm Irish. I can call shenanigans any fucking time I want.
All you are to me, because it's cute because we're Scottish Irish. All you are to me is a better drinker, but I'm a better lover. So it happens.
Oh.
Did you see that unicorn? Its horn was so shiny.
No, you done went the wrong direction now, man.
You called down the thunder, well, now you got it.
Oh, my gosh.
We're not measuring dicks on the show right now, so yeah, let's get back into the season, man.
Back on topic.
I love you, Rizzle.
All right, let's go ahead and get back into the show. We got a lot of songs to go, and we got literally another hour that we can have callers. So callers, hollers, 347-989-8808. Again, 347-989-8808. You're on the Wednesday Night Metal Mania show, and we're going to go ahead and now get right back into the original lineup.